So, you killed Carlissa.
Yep, pretty much.
You should, like, befriend a ghost and have a best friend that's a ghost. And then you slaughtered Carly.
Yup.
Can't believe everything you read on the internet.
That's true. Sound
Did
like
you take an acting class?
no.
Because you sure have a lot of bullshit to say.
Thank you.
You bought $50 of candy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Those ones are really like.
Good job.
Yeah.
You got something done.
Maddie cracking another cold one before she goes to rehab. Just one more, she asks. I like sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
I like that we can be close.
Yeah, it's a nice setup. All new setup.
It is new.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't recorded one yet.
Going back to the first guest, I believe. Carly is the first guest.
Somehow they managed to get me back here.
I don't think you were the first guest ever.
I think
No.
she was.
No, she
No.
definitely wasn't.
The first guest out of like Dean doesn't count, Maddie doesn't count, Joanna doesn't count. She was the first guest.
Brandon.
Brandon doesn't count, does he?
Nobody counts.
Nobody. No one who's been a
You've
guest.
had one guest on this
Well, like
show.
who is considered not a guest? Just me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a guest too then, Maddie.
Mhm.
So Maddie. No, I think Dean's probably the first
Maddie's
guest.
here almost
No.
all the time, though.
No,
No,
it's
I'm
Maddie.
not.
Maddie was the third one.
All right. Well, how much they had to pay you to get here?
Clearly not enough.
What does
Wait,
that mean?
but
You're
you're
right
here.
It's like
But
the
you're
We
here.
Are the Millers.
No,
I'm
Brandon.
here, but
paid?
it's clearly
Brandon
not
was on the
enough to keep
second
me
one.
here.
Sorry.
So
What?
who was the first guest?
Brandon.
Okay.
I
Brandon,
was
then
the
you.
next. Way to go, Brandon.
Who has the most reoccurring episodes?
Oh, he did
Probably
this.
Joanna.
I've done this. It's not even close.
It was me. Was it me? No, I was up there.
It was me. 'Twas me,
hold on.
King.
Brandon is 14 times. Maddie is 11. Joe
Second
is
again.
5. David
Ooh.
is 2. Dean is 5. Dad 1. Nova 1. Evan, Micaiah, Ash, and Rob.
You
All
forgot about
I'm second.
Evan. Do you say Evan?
I did. Yeah. Although
We still
Maddie,
need a Chris episode.
Shit.
Chris is that guy. Chris is him. Chris is the alpha, the omega.
Mhm.
So you're going into high school.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
That's right.
That's very
Oh my
exciting.
god.
What do you? What's your? What's your expectation?
Wait, what
I
high
mean,
Concord
as long
High?
as the teachers aren't fuck up like Rumla, I'm good.
I mean,
That's fair.
you're in for. Are you gonna be the person to start trash can fires?
No, not my first year.
Not
Mm,
first.
not my
Maybe
first year.
sophomore year.
Maybe sophomore year.
No,
What are you
like
expecting
senior.
for grades? Like what's your goal?
Basic grades?
Basic?
Yeah.
Passing.
B's and C's.
A, B,
Yeah,
C.
that works.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Do you know your class schedule yet?
I do.
You do already?
Mhm.
Seriously?
And
What kind of classes?
I ended up with Spanish.
Mm.
I thought you were gonna
Spanish? Really?
I ended up with Spanish.
What the hell?
special ed.
I just really
What the hell?
Wow.
Spanish.
Nah, they did sign me up for this weird program called Play-Doh, though.
Play-Doh.
What's that?
What's that?
Play-Doh?
At this point, I'm just calling it a sped class.
It's when your brain's mush, right?
I know. I
Play-Doh.
couldn't tell ya.
What else are you in?
Fuck. I don't keep track of these classes. All I know is I'm gonna
Fuck,
have to
gang.
go to them every day.
Yeah. Do you know anyone in your classes? Like, do you have any friends from back in your day, your heyday at Runlet?
Nope.
Nah.
That's probably
Nah.
better.
Yeah.
It's cool to
Carly's gonna be
Start fresh.
hanging out with seniors,
Probably.
driving around, smoking their vapes.
No.
Things are always different, you know, when... Sorry, I'm trying to find a specific video of her.
Of me?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's really funny.
Oh, fucking hell. What are you doing?
I don't know when it was.
We're not bringing up the news commercial video, are we?
Oh,
No, that's
I
funny.
forget-
That is
what did
not-
she
Carly,
say?
can I
What's
show
the
you a
quote
video
there?
That was 5 years ago today. We're not gonna put it in, but I want to show her.
I mean, I don't see you talk about anything interesting. You're just asking me a bunch of dumbass
Here we go.
questions.
Okay.
Do you have any goals, like, for the future?
Maybe learning a few languages.
Oh,
You're very big on languages. Are you gonna
Do you
plan?
know
Are you
what
gonna
other
travel?
languages do you know?
Are you gonna travel with this language? What are you doing?
I know a bit of French, like basics of
Okay.
French.
Can we hear a little bit?
Je m'appelle Claudette.
What is
means
that?
My name is
Whoa.
Claudette,
Why that?
Why
your name's not Claudette?
but it could be.
Okay.
you could have just said your own name.
I know.
Je m'appelle
So, like, what are you
Claudette.
gonna do with all this language?
Ah.
Are you gonna travel with it? Like, what's your plan?
Maybe I'll just use it for fun.
For fun. What
Yeah.
fun?
For each other's.
Are you using Spanish
For business or for pleasure?
Stop playing with the mic.
That's what I was looking for. Is Je m'appelle Claudette.
Jimmy Palcolot. Have you learned any other languages since our last?
No, I have not.
So you haven't even tried.
Nope.
So shouldn't you be excited for Spanish? No.
Do you have any art classes?
Good question.
Hmm.
I know I got out of PE with this Play-Doh class.
Well, that's nice.
Huh.
I know, right?
I want to know what
hated
Play-Doh
PE.
is. I hated Play-Doh.
No, I hated PE.
I loved
Yeah.
PE.
Nah, we're gonna have to do an episode when I figure out what the hell
When you
Play-Doh
get
is.
when you
Maybe
get
I can Google
Spanish in.
it.
Yeah, maybe.
What is this? I bet it's like a study hall situation.
So you're also going for your first job interview?
Yeah.
Your first job? What sparked the choice to try
Money.
and work? Just money? You just want to
Money.
work? How
You got to
come?
pay rent now.
Nah.
You just want your a sort of independence?
Exactly.
Now that you're going to be a cool high schooler.
I can't be mooching off of dad forever.
Dad.
Do you know how much money I spend when I'm with him?
How much?
Probably a couple hundred.
On what?
Anything.
Like what?
Anything.
Food.
Mhm.
On food?
A couple $100 on food?
What's the biggest purchase you have ever made?
Are we talking with someone?
No, like with your own
What?
money.
What?
Online.
With your own money, what is the most expensive thing you've ever bought?
I spent $50 on Amazon once.
And what'd you buy?
Everything.
What does that even mean?
What did you buy
buy?
specifically?
I bought candy.
You bought $50 of candy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hmm.
What do you? I don't want to burst your bubble, but how much do you think your first paycheck will be?
Probably about 12, 14.
$100?
Huh?
$14?
Yeah.
Your first paycheck?
Not how much will you make an hour? How much will the check be?
I mean, maybe about 30.
Dollars?
She has
No.
she has no reference.
Wait,
Okay,
do you know?
can't be
How-
asked.
if you work,
And you can't like shit on
Well,
her for
no,
not
no, no, no.
knowing.
No,
She doesn't
it's-
know.
so say you work 2 weeks. How much money do you think you will make in 2 weeks?
Probably about 60.
$60.
You're gonna make more. Well, how many hours
That's working.
do you think?
That's like working
Can I
like
talk for a
6
second?
hours.
How many hours
I
do you
can
think
work
you're?
15 hours. a week.
15. Are you going to? You think
Yeah.
if they let you? 15 hours a week.
So let's say
So
that's
that's
2
30
weeks, 30,
hours.
and you'll probably make what, $14?
I mean, maybe like 70. I
I
don't
feel like
think I'm gonna make that much on my first
No,
paycheck.
no, you're gonna. Actually, you probably will. It'll seem like a lot too, because they probably won't give you the first paycheck.
For
They
2
always
weeks.
like
Yeah.
payroll
Do you
bullshit.
really
They always.
think they'll pay $14? Doesn't that sound like a lot?
It does sound like a lot, but that's like what the like market is right now.
Dairy Queen's paying like 18.
Jesus
hour.
Christ! I might go work at
Imagine
Dairy
Carly makes more an hour than I do.
Queen than everyone.
That,
So think.
yeah.
So think about
Well,
this: is let's
if
say
you do
work
make 14
15 hours.
times 30. Oh, I always
30?
get paid bi-weekly, so.
Well,
Are
you can
doing
do that
weekly or
because
bi-weekly
your
here?
first
said 2
paycheck
weeks.
will probably be the first 2 weeks because they always do that. They always go, "Well, payroll's
fuck
got to
you
do this, so you'll get it next
Joanna
week."
still hasn't been paid.
14 times 30 is 420, but then you'll get taxes taken out,
Yeah.
so maybe like high
Yeah,
three.
so you'll get
almost
like
$400.
$300 something.
$350.
You'll
Yeah.
get like 300 something for
Jeez,
first
I'm
time.
If you
gonna
make
start
$14
paying
an hour.
taxes.
Well, they
taxes come out of
they
it.
take them out of your check
Oh,
automatically.
no. I'm gonna,
Obama just fucked me in the ass.
I'm gonna start.
They just
paying
get taken out
taxes.
of your.
Okay,
thing. You don't have
so
to do anything.
Don't have to start paying taxes.
It
yet.
does it automatically. You
Wait,
won't
Can
know.
I claim myself now?
No.
No,
your mom
you're
claims
a minor.
you. Yeah, you're a minor.
Unless you
But yeah, you will have to do taxes.
unless you emancipate.
Which don't do that. You won't. You can't.
I mean,
You
you're
want to
not,
bet?
You're not a person who would be able to function solo dolo.
I did my emancipation paperwork in Play-Doh.
Welcome to Play-Doh. This is where we emancipate you.
This is where you become emancipated.
No. I got emancipated in Spanish class.
That's the place to do it, I guess.
I can't imagine 14.
Im- Spanish is where you learn the language. Play-Doh is where you immigrate.
Are you nervous for your interview?
Do you want to do a mock interview?
I hate interviews.
Oh, fuck no.
Why? Come on.
Well, you specifically, no thank you.
Do you know I was actually like the best interviewee in my class in high school?
You know,
Same.
I find that a little hard
Same.
to believe.
You wanna-
Considering your,
Yeah, but we're really good at.
Do you want
bullshitting.
us to mock interview each other and then we'll give you one?
sure.
Okay.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
So here's the thing. I took a
Should've got so
class
bad.
where it was meant to educate us on
Did
like.
you take an acting class?
No,
Because you sure have a lot of bullshit to say.
thank you. So that means I'm good. So
She's a politician.
in my class, in this class, it taught us like jobs, how to build our resume, stuff like that.
called Play-Doh.
And in the class, they had someone whose job was it to interview you. So they were coming in, and we spent the week, everyone like practicing and like building this and how to do it. And I didn't do anything for the first full day. And she goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I don't need to do this." And she was like, "Yes, you do. That's the
But
thing."
you
And I go,
needed to
"I'm
do
gonna be.
this.
I will kill it. I promise." And she goes,
No, you won't.
"No, you won't."
You're not going to make it.
I go, "I guarantee you I do better than anybody here." And she goes, "Okay."
And
And I
you
go,
did
"Perfect.
shit.
So here's the deal. I don't need to practice. I don't need to do any of the work. Long as I do better than everyone. If I don't, I will take an automatic fail and like I'll do whatever schoolwork like the way you want me to learn and whatever." So she said, "Okay, fine." So the whole week I didn't do anything. The person comes in, I do it, and then the next day I come in and she does the like.
I had the same kind of thing.
I go, "What?" I go, "I did the best, didn't I?" And she goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "No, what's really annoying?" I go, "What?" And she goes, "I didn't ask. They said like, oh, he seemed really well prepared and really into it." And I go, "Did he really?" And she goes, "Yeah, I was very upset." And I go, "Did you
annoying.
tell him I didn't prepare at all?" And she goes, "I did. He was very surprised." I'm very good at making it up. I can really perform. So if it's in your DNA like us, then you
Yeah.
got it. You'll be fine.
Hopefully it is.
Maybe.
Do you have any questions on what's going to happen in the interview?
No,
I
she
can
doesn't.
search
Or you
it
just want to get
online.
into it? We'll you researched it online? Can't believe everything you read on the internet.
That's true.
I'm sure it's not going to be that intense of an interview.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're not really going to be like.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not going to be a
they're
good.
gonna
They're
ask
going
me
to
for
bring
my
you right out to the
credit card.
checkout and time you to see how long it takes to put groceries in bags.
Have you ever seen the Dane Cook movie Employee
No,
of
she
the Month?
I don't think I have.
Okay, it's
That's what you
very
need to
funny.
watch. You need to watch it. For
You would like the movie.
Probably.
Carly starts
One of
making
the things
forts
is,
inside the shelves.
is one of the guys has like the fingerless gloves and he's the fastest.
Bagger in the South.
Yeah, because it's like a Sam's Club. You should work at Sam's Club.
Yeah,
that's a good-
That's a good.
Why?
Why?
Have to be 16.
Oh,
Really?
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 Looked.
Yeah.
Is that like a Walmart thing too? Because they're the same company.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Are
stupid.
they?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but you can
Walmart
be
and Sam
14
Club
to
are the
work at
same.
Shaw's.
Yeah.
My Sam's Club's so much better.
Because it's just all they do is just they don't unpackage everything. They just leave everything in bulk and
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's a great business model. But
Why
it
would
seems
you want to work at Walmart though? So.
well, that's why you don't work at Walmart. You
Yeah.
work at Sam's
Well, I
Club.
know,
They
but you were
sold
like,
mine
is
are
that-
lighters?
What?
They sold me lighters one time.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
supposed to be like 16 for a lighter.
Seriously? I didn't even
18.
know that.
Yeah, I think you're 18 now.
To get a lighter.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
like
'cause
Golden
there's
Corral
nothing you can
said, you
buy
look
at
like you're in
16.
college.
Can you buy the candle lighters?
Probably no.
Oh,
if you
I
wanna
was
light a
able to
candle.
No, you
buy a
not. You can't even buy like
cigarette
the
lighter.
you know those like things you throw.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you can't buy those.
I was
Yeah,
able
those
to
are
buy a
technically
whole
fireworks,
thing
yeah.
of cigarette lighters.
Why? Why'd
They
you buy
didn't
it?
ID me.
Yeah,
or
why'd you need
anything.
them?
Why'd-
Candles.
Why would you? I don't get why people.
Why'd
use
you
Oh,
need
is this when you
candles?
put your thing
Those
in
are
the
hard to
basement?
use with candles. You just burn
Yeah.
your
Your
fingers.
Star of David.
Yeah, it's when I had my seance in the
Oh
basement.
my god.
Oh yeah, what was up with that? Have we asked her about that?
Yeah.
Was
A
we
lot
did?
of things were up with that.
Why? Why'd you guys do this?
She opened a. What was the joke we made? She
Probably.
opened a portal to do what? She started COVID. That's what the joke was.
Oh, we did do that. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow, that was a while ago, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe I like pulled that up that fast though.
Mm.
We're still trying to figure out how to get it back in its hole
COVID.
to this day.
COVID or what are we talking about? here?
Yeah.
COVID.
When she was on, we asked her about it
Oh.
and figured out she had started COVID because
Yeah.
of her wormhole thing.
She's ground zero.
Yeah.
Well, Cam and
Me?
Joanna heard something in the basement.
Yeah.
Dude, that was scary as shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is
I
your-
literally thought someone was in the house.
Is your apartment or whatever you call it haunted?
It's not haunted. I bring the ghosts.
Well, she says
Do
she's.
it.
Do you still see things?
A
Because she
lot.
says she sees dead people and all
I
that.
saw Grammy not even the other day.
That's
I
right.
see.
Really?
Do you really like see things like that?
Or are you just like saying it because like you're young and you're like
No.
I'm different? Okay.
I mean, some people really do.
I know. Well,
Yeah,
that's why I'm asking.
That's why I'm
Because like
asking too.
when I was young, like I used to when I was in elementary school, I'd be like I can see Digimon.
Okay, well that's
Whoa.
stupid.
But I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's
Masters.
All right, I got my own fairly godparents. You know, that's Wanda. That's Christopher.
Cosmo.
No.
Oh, divorced. That's tough.
Yes.
No, what was the that big muscular fairy?
Mm.
One
I
go on
don't
DC
remember.
mode
I
or
don't
something?
remember.
Go on.
You like see
So,
things
okay,
all the
yeah.
time?
So you see things.
Or
Not
just-
all the time.
So how do you differentiate? Like, how do you know? Like, do you see it in public?
At times, yeah.
So how do you know it's like
Realer.
Sixth
a
sense.
spirit
gets
and
you.
not just a person?
I'll see them float into something, and then I'm just like, oh,
It'll accidentally go through it. Be like, yo, did you see
Weird.
that?
Excuse me. Do you know where the
Where-
dip is? Oh, you're a goat. My bad.
Where do you see things the most?
Stop
mainly
moving the
at
mic.
Parks.
At what?
Parks, surprisingly.
Are there a lot of
Huh.
deaths at parks? What's the deal?
I don't know. I couldn't answer it myself.
At parks.
Well, they can. The state considers graveyards as parks. So is that what you're talking about?
No, I
Like
mean
what kind-
actual parks.
Like with slides and swings?
Swimming pools, parks.
So right across from your house.
Do they ever talk to you?
Not as much anymore.
Have you ever been possessed?
What?
No, I don't think so.
No.
When did they talk to you?
Found out when Grammy was gonna die.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Papa had told me the night before.
Yeah. What did he say?
He had pretty much told me she was going to die and that everything was gonna be okay.
Anything else?
He didn't give you like any of the jackpot numbers or anything,
Yeah,
or
no lottery.
tell you what
No,
the
what
Super
the
Bowl
That's what I'd want.
score was gonna be. Like nothing useful.
No.
Like bitch was in a bed for a month.
So what's your scariest one? Like, do you have one that's like fucked up?
I actually do.
Because his friend Rob has like a whole thing.
All right,
I don't know if you watch Brotherly Advice, but
I've watched a few of the episodes.
did you watch Rob?
I have not.
Rob is skip to him with his ghost stuff.
All right.
You'll like it. You'll relate. Okay, go on. What's your
All right.
like fucked
so
up one?
It was probably about 4 or 3 in the morning. I still don't remember the time. I was probably about 7 or 9,
Mm-hmm.
8 or 9.
Mhm.
Don't remember.
Okay.
But I had gotten up to use the bathroom. I was still upstairs at this point.
She told us this last time.
That's okay.
Let her talk.
Sorry.
Well, basically, I'd walked into the bathroom, I'd looked in the mirror, and I saw my grandfather just sitting there, you know. He didn't look too bad for a second. Then I looked a bit closer. It was all bloody and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. And then I saw his dead dog behind him.
What?
Looked like he had killed the thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Any
That's
like
weird.
weird demons or anything, or is it just all
People.
Yeah, people you know.
Mainly people.
People you know.
No.
Hmm?
Some I don't.
Have you ever?
Who's the... What? Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Mine was
Oh my
nonsense.
god.
No, mine was too.
I was gonna say, have you ever thought about if it's things like you could look at? So like, I've heard the stories of like someone who's like, oh, I see this person, and then I find out it's someone who's been murdered and like all that. Have you ever thought of like, oh, I'm seeing this specific person for a reason and just never bothered to look and figure it out?
No,
Or okay,
I have not.
okay,
Use
that's
your
fair.
powers for good.
Mhm.
You should like befriend a ghost and have a best friend that's a ghost.
It's not a bad alliance member to have.
Yeah. Then they can do your dirty work. Be like, hey, can you like just go to
Yo.
work and
Yo, can you kill that man for me?
I was
Yeah.
thinking like, can you go stock the shelves for me? But
Or just like,
All right, I
Get
want
you
you to
test
crack
answers.
that one's neck. Yeah, set that one on fire.
can you go to Play-Doh? Can you go get the Play-Doh answers?
Can you go get my math test answers for me?
hmm,
Just stand there over me. Just be like, the answer's B.
yeah. Well, he's a ghost. He can talk as loud as he wants if no one else knows. You know?
Yeah, as long as you're the only person that sees ghosts in your
Do you know
class.
anyone else who does? Like, do you have, or have you told many people about this?
I have.
Because
not.
like his friend Rob is someone who's like, he told us and we were like, dude, what the fuck? And he was like, I didn't think it was that weird.
But I do have a friend who sees ghosts as well.
Is it an
Yeah.
alliance? I won't send my ghosts after you if you don't send yours after me. Kind of situation, like you're safe on my block, kind of thing.
Who knows? Maybe it was. I'll never know.
You'll never know. Well, you have to be part of the deal. So, is this person's? Are their powers stronger than yours or weaker than yours?
Honestly, I think they might be a tad bit weaker than mine.
Of course.
So,
I'd agree.
Cause unlike her, I can actually talk to them.
so what? Can you share like some of her stories that you know of?
She has not told me many stories,
So how do you know she's legit?
but at one point we had both seen this ghost.
Who shared first?
Me.
Okay. So there's no proof she really can. Yeah. Because you guys are young enough. What?
There's no real proof anybody can.
Whoa. You
She
hear
can't
that?
prove it.
I know, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
She's a hater.
I'm just saying.
I know, I'm kidding. Fuck, I had an actual question.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I've
Think,
lost it
Josh,
on my own.
think.
Has a ghost ever like hit you or done anything like that? Like something
Hit you?
crazy?
No.
No.
Do you have a hard time watching, like the new Sinister? Is that what it's called?
No.
There's-
Red
the
Door.
Insidious. one?
Insidious. Thank you. Sinister. Isn't that like a?
It
I think it's
Yeah,
a video
there's-
game.
I like Sinister.
That's also a movie.
It is.
For
Oh,
a good
okay.
while, I had a hard time
Yeah.
watching that movie.
Mm-hmm. Or any in general, like ghost spiritual movies.
Sixth Sense is probably one of the
Sixth
more.
Sense?
That's a good movie.
Can you give us a
movies I
rundown on the
had.
plot?
So basically, it's about this little boy who can see spirits.
You don't know what the Sixth Sense
Oh,
is?
that's I See Dead
Oh, I
People.
thought
Yeah.
you didn't know.
No, I
That's why
genuinely was
asked.
trying to remember what it was
That's
in
a
my head.
classic.
Yeah.
And when it got to the scene where the hanging had happened,
Oh yeah, that's a fucked up scene.
I just had completely lost it. I couldn't look at it anymore.
You watched that was with us. You watched it with me and Auntie
Oh,
Jen. Yeah, it was
mean,
really
that's kind
funny
of a
because you lost
scary
your
movie.
fucking mind.
That's a scary movie.
Yeah, it's a wild
Like,
thing to show
that's-
her.
Dude,
Yeah.
she lost because this is when she started saying, "I see ghosts, I see dead people." So mom's like, "You know what? I'm showing her this shit."
Yeah.
It's a scary movie.
And she got up to the part where the people were hanging at the school,
Mm.
and oh my dude, I thought you were gonna just like explode, like combust.
Now, do you like movies? Like, what's your thing?
I love horror movies.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's just certain horror movies I can't handle.
Is it those because of that?
For a while, I couldn't
What's your
stand watching Annabelle.
Yeah.
Oh, those are, yeah.
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, those ones are really like trying to really force the hand of like these are real. These are real. Can you hand me that?
No, Annabelle is a real doll.
I know, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying is like they're really forcing the hand of like saying like this is real, this is real.
Exactly.
So then what's your favorite? Like, I love slasher. Like, I love
Well, it's not
Scream.
exactly a movie.
Okay.
It's a doll itself.
No, my question is, what's your favorite kind of horror movie?
Well, I have a horror doll as well.
What?
Yeah, just run with it. Let's go.
What are we
Let's hear it.
talking about?
All right,
What are you
so
talking
there's
about?
this doll called Robert the Doll.
Oh.
Robert the doll?
He's a very interesting little fella.
You have this doll?
No.
Oh, it's
Oh.
like a thing?
It's like in a museum.
Oh.
Yes, he is in a museum.
It's like an Annabelle doll.
He's like Annabelle.
Okay.
He's more like what do you call it? Porcelain, and he has like a porcelain face.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Let
His
her
face is
talk.
fabric.
It's okay.
Stop trying to mansplain to her. Let her talk. Golly.
But he grew up with
Robert?
a family, a mother and a father,
He
and a
grew
little
up?
boy.
Mm-hmm.
And this doll had like gotten murdered, or well, a person got murdered with his doll.
Oh.
Or something like that. Then doll found it in a store or something. Probably an antique store. Who knows?
Okay,
This
hold
is
on.
What
Robert the
Chucky's based
doll is an allegedly haunted doll exhibited at the East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Robert was once owned by a painter, author, and Key West resident Robert Eugene Otto. Legend. According to legend, the doll has supernatural abilities that allow it to move, change its facial expressions, and makes giggling sounds. Some versions of the legend claim that a young girl of Bahamian descent gave Otto the doll as a gift or as retaliation for a wrongdoing. Other stories claim that the doll moved voodoo. Sorry, I keep feeling like you're laughing at me.
No, I hate when you burp into the microphone.
Oh. Figurines around the room and was aware of what went on around him. Otto allegedly claims the doll vanished after Otto's house changed ownership a number of times after his death. All right.
Okay. I don't think I'd want to go see that in a museum. I
Yeah.
feel like I'd be kind of freaked out that, like, I don't know.
You have to ask his permission to take a photo of him.
Yeah, I would too. I would be like,
I wouldn't want to take a picture. Like, I would be too afraid that it would do something and haunt me for the rest of my life or something.
Not if you
So,
ask him.
it's also like a
How does he
show.
answer?
That's a good question.
How do-
Can I
Can
take a
I?
photo of you?
As long as you ask, doesn't matter what the answer is, because the answer would.
Nah, he's just gonna pull a little thumbs up.
But you know what I mean? Like, would you really want to go see those things like that have those
Um,
reputation in person?
I don't know. Maybe I would, but I don't know if I would really.
Like, it would sound. It would.
I would
kinda
look
be,
at it and just be like, it ain't shit. Probably. Like, that would be my take. I'd just look at it and be like,
I'd be scared that it would somehow, for some reason, follow me home or do
yeah.
something.
Well, if they were like, look at that light. That light's haunted. I'd be like, okay.
Oh.
Because it just sits there. Like, you're not. Like, when you go in this museum, they're not moving shit.
No.
So it's kind of like, whatever.
Do you know what I mean, though?
No, I get it. Like, why fuck with it?
Yeah. Sounds.
Yeah,
Sounds
why
good.
risk it?
Yeah.
Why risk it for the biscuit, man?
That's what I was going to say, but there was no biscuit to gain. So I left it hanging. But it's your biscuit now.
Spooky.
Yeah. So you don't like the real... That's interesting. We're the exact opposite. I could care less and are not scared, like, the least bit by this, like, supernatural horror genre at all. Like, I find it so dumb. They're not scary. I can't stand them.
They said,
It did sound like you said.
Horror?
yeah.
Horror genre?
It did sound-
All right. Yeah, let's get out the horde genre. You know.
But yeah, huh. I don't know. I definitely want to ask more about high school coming
Oh,
up.
high school. Are you nervous?
No,
Yeah, you are.
Do you have like a high school orientation thing?
You're-
I do.
You're going to Concord, right? Yeah.
When's your high school orientation?
Fuck. When is my high school orientation?
I can't wait for Carly to get suspended and be like, what'd you do? Shoving kids in lockers.
Roll Tide, baby.
Yeah,
Roll Tide.
I
Red
accidentally
Tide.
Duck and
stabbed a
duck,
kid
baby.
with a pencil. They only gave me a 2-day suspension though.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
So you're going to school though with like some of your old friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited at all? Yeah. So are the people you're going to school with now? Are they not going to Concord?
Most of them are.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're just now seeing Now you're just going to school with the people you go to now in
Yeah,
the
so
other.
you can have double the amount of
other
friends
school?
now.
Exactly.
It's careful. It's a dangerous game because that's what happened with Cameron, and we were like, "Oh
And then I
shit,
ended
Cameron's
up
gonna
having-
know everybody," and Cameron ended up not being friends with anybody
Well, no,
because he knew too many. He was just a casual guy they knew.
Well, no, I merged 3 friend groups, and then I got to the outskirts of it.
Yeah, he drew.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Hey,
got
that's
kicked
just-
out of
that's-
your own friend
Are
group,
you-
huh?
Is there any like sports or clubs or anything you want to get into?
I mean, might get into art club.
Get to get accepted.
Mm.
You gonna play?
I almost got. I got asked to do art National
Society.
Honor Society. So
Mm.
I'm just a good artist like that. What can I say?
Yeah. Have you ever given it more thought about basketball like we tried to recruit you to do?
No.
That's the perfect time.
No.
Okay. Can we make a requirement like if you reach this height, you have
No.
to give it a shot? Why?
They've been trying to get me to do basketball for like 5 or 6 years.
Why? What if? Okay, let's say. Do you have any ambition currently to go to college?
I was gonna ask that.
What college?
I don't know yet.
No. Okay.
Or for what?
I think
for
he was a real
anything?
MCC kind of gal.
For anything?
Well, I'm going to be taking a criminal investigations course when I go to high school.
Okay. So currently it's more of like that avenue.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to be a
So
cop?
let's say
Not quite, more of a scene investigator.
Mm.
Yeah. that's
So
cool.
in that field, I suppose.
Like forensics.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna drop a
Exactly.
jar of
Grace thought it
pasta
out.
sauce, and Al Carly's gonna be like, "Hold up, I got this."
All right, let me investigate that. Is that
Yeah.
is that
Grace thought about
oregano
doing
I smell?
forensics, but it's a lot of
Yeah,
math
it's a
you have to
lot.
take in college and stuff.
Is
So
that
she was like, never
processed
mind.
tomato I smell?
Is that paste or sauce?
So let me paint this picture for you. Let's say the best forensic school that has the best forensic program is, I don't know, name is like Connecticut. Some
Yeah.
school in Connecticut.
UConn,
All right.
Yeah, UConn. Let's go UConn.
University of Connecticut.
But what if playing basketball got you a free ride to go there?
I
Think about
might
it.
just take it. I might just
So
take that.
why not?
Not a chance. If that type of offer comes up, I will do that.
Well, they're not
I
going to
think
do.
you'd have to play
Yeah,
basketball.
Yeah, you got to
for
play
that
basketball.
offer
They're
to come
not.
up.
They're not going to just send it out there.
Just
someone-
like, hey, do you do basketball?
No.
Me.
Okay,
Everly
here's a
writes
full
down.
ride.
Yes.
You don't have even like the inkling to be like that could be cool. Like you don't even want to try.
No.
Why?
Basketball is just not my thing.
You don't know that though. You haven't done it.
After playing enough games of basketball with you two, I think I do.
It's
When have
a
you
little
ever played
different.
basketball with us?
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah, when you were 4 feet, not 6 feet.
You genuinely could get a rebound over us on certain times.
They lied about my height. The doctors
We're
lied
not a
about
scout.
my height.
Not a scout right now.
How tall
told-
are you? What's your official height?
5'7".
You're not 5'7".
Yes.
You're not 5'7".
How tall do you think she is?
She's almost. She's probably 5'11".
No, she's not.
No, they told me I was 5'7".
You think she's the same height as you guys?
Yes, I'm 6 foot. Stand up. I'm wearing Crocs too.
She's not that tall.
Well, she's pretty tall though for a freshman.
5'7" is tall.
Yeah, she's getting up there. Joanna says she's 5'6". Think about it like that.
You're taller than like some sophomores. Actually, you're taller than like
A
2
lot
or
of
3
seniors.
juniors I have.
I'm
for football.
5'3".
Yeah, you're. Yeah, you are. That. I didn't even think of that. The freshmen on my football team are the same age as you.
Yeah.
That's so weird to think about.
Yeah, that is actually really weird. I could
That-
be coaching you
Ugh,
right now.
Yeah.
That is funny. Oh.
Down G, down G.
If you were a boy and you played football, I would have been doing
Football?
7-on-7 against you the other day.
Jeez.
That would have been cool.
I think she would have been a lineman.
I got a promotion for football.
Good job.
Yeah.
You got something done.
See that? Bam.
Got something done.
Got something done. So you don't want to? You don't have?
another dog.
You don't have any interest in sports at all?
Not really.
No.
What sport would you play if you had to?
Soccer. Maybe some rugby.
Rugby. Ooh.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
might.
like she'd be good at that.
Be good in a
Yeah.
scrum.
Yeah, Yeah,
let out
actually, you
some
need to be
anger.
careful. You go to Keene. Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna get a knock on the door by 11 lesbians being like, "You're
All
coming.
right, do you want to join my rugby team?
You're
Why don't
playing. You're
I
playing
could,
rugby."
I could get you on the Granite State roller derby team.
Yeah,
What do you think of the new setup?
looks great.
This is
I think
Like-
we need some LED lights though.
no, that would be way too
LED.
bright.
That's the point.
It would it
No.
would
no,
flood
I
it.
think we just
No.
need like colored LED lights.
Well, we've already thought about that. That's what these are supposed to be.
Well, it's just supposed to light up your shelf.
Yeah, it's supposed to light up the shelf, but I didn't like how it looked. So,
or hell, get some of those glow in the dark stars.
I know.
Put them all
what did it look like when you were here?
Who's over there?
really ugly.
Well, I know this is the first time it's been over here.
It was over there.
If there was a movie about your life, who would play you?
Me, myself, and I.
Solo ride until I die. Cause I...
Do you have a favorite movie or show? Like, if you had to recommend something to someone?
I
What's-
mean, I'm
what-
almost done with BoJack Horseman, so I can't really recommend that.
I don't know what that is.
It's like Family Guy, but it's a horse.
No.
No,
No. What is it?
this horse learns life lessons.
Like what?
He went to rehab.
Okay.
There was a whole season where he was just in rehab.
So it's just a show about John Mulaney's life.
Pretty much.
Do you know who John Mulaney is?
A little bit.
No, you don't.
I
Who is
don't.
that?
I don't know who it is.
You don't know.
John
It's okay.
John Mulaney is
I don't know who
your-
it is.
Yeah,
Our
he's the
so
comedian.
we have the same. Our third cousin.
Okay.
He's the really tall one.
Oh, him.
Yeah, he has like the weird mustache.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
He wears like giant cowboy boots, like that go up to his knees.
Sort of reminds me of Keith in that sense.
Do you have a?
Do you want to have a family one day?
I mean, maybe.
Do you want kids?
Maybe one or two.
Boy, girl. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Do you have any names you like for kids?
Wow, that was quick. Is it some anime name?
No.
Okay, sorry. Are you going into high school single, ready to mingle, or lockdown?
Fuck relationships right now.
What?
Ooh,
What'd you say?
Fuck
Fuck
relationships.
relationships right now.
Got it. Dope.
There you go.
Hello, my name is Jean-Pierre Claude.
Hello, my name is
Yeah.
Claudette.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Claudette. Okay,
Is
do you have the
Claudette
names?
one of them?
Yeah, Claude. It's gotta be
It's
one.
gonna be Claudette.
Yeah. That's
Delta.
Amaris was one of the ones I came.
Oh, what?
Amaris.
Amaris.
How do you spell
Oh.
that?
Amaris.
Oh, I knew it. That's how I guessed.
That's
Amaris.
interesting. Where'd you hear this name?
I didn't. I came up with it.
Amaris. Sounds legit.
I'm gonna take that. Just kidding.
Better.
Mine. Called it.
Mine.
Call it.
I beat you.
Well,
Just kidding.
let's see who fucks up first. I'm kidding.
You're gonna have kids first.
Probably.
It
Who
would
do you
be
think's
weird
gonna
if
have-
you
who-
did.
I mean, I would hope
No,
so.
who do you think's gonna have kids first? Me or not? Like, no.
Yeah.
Me or Josh? Me or Josh?
Josh or Cam?
Out of the two of you, probably Josh.
There we go.
Hmm.
He doesn't know where to put his dick.
What?
Or I do.
Oh, he just is.
Sounds.
You're gonna go to football next week, and there's gonna be a freshman be like, "Oh, what's your name? Je m'appelle Claudette."
What if I named my firstborn Nova?
Okay.
But I was
It's a
like,
tribute.
it wasn't. I was just trying to steal your name.
Damn.
So then I was like, hey, no one can call her
Are you
that.
gonna do a legal name change?
I am.
Why? Like, why that?
Because-
Why that?
Why?
It
that?
means new in Latin numeral. I wanted a fresh start with my name.
Why?
Something people wouldn't remember me by.
What? Nova's a pretty like distinctive
Old wise.
old wise.
So like they'd
New
forget
year.
the old.
Yes. New
So
year, new
so
me.
it's a phoenix. You burned the old you,
exactly.
and this new one came out of the ashes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
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 Interesting.
So, you killed Carlissa,
Yep, pretty much.
and then you slaughtered Carly.
Yup. Yeah, I burned one with fire, one with rat poison.
Interesting.
Do you think you'll ever go back to it?
We caught her.
Probably.
Arrested.
Probably not.
But hey, all doors are open.
There's
Yeah.
still that chance.
Still what?
There's still that slight chance of that 0.1%.
Yeah, because there's a chance maybe you didn't burn Carlissa. You just put her on a deserted island, and you're waiting to go back.
She's
to
on
her.
ice.
Yeah, she's on ice. She's
She's
wrapped up
on
in
very
plastic.
thin ice.
Yeah.
She's in a meat cellar.
She's on very thin ice over there.
Yeah. Is your dad using your new name?
He's not.
He's not. What does he call you? Carlissa? Carly?
Carlissa, come give your father a hug.
Carlissa.
Carlissa, come give your father a hug.
'Cause I still call you Bugga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonnie still calls me Bug.
Yeah, I think that's kind
Yeah.
of the best name for you. I think that should be your
Yeah.
new legal name.
No.
I mean, I think more people have called you Bugga than have called you anything else in your life.
Exactly.
I think that's your go-to name.
I don't know what I call you. I don't think I call you anything, to be
I
honest.
remember for a long time, so when we picked that nickname Bugga, Annie Robin was very mad because she wanted your nickname to be Tornado.
What?
Why?
Oh,
It's a
because she thought it was
terrible-
funny.
Yeah.
It's a
It was
terrible
that's
But
not
it was a
funny.
joke anyone always made.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being like, sup, tornado?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Tornado. Bugga. Hurricane Bugga. One day there's going to be a Hurricane Nova. It's going to be
sounds
so
pretty
big
cool.
that it just rewrites the
Hurricane
hurricane
Nova.
history
Yeah,
book.
it does.
Yeah.
Sounds very space, though. It sounds like
Yeah.
some cosmic
Something comes from
It
the sky.
does. Yeah.
Hurricane Nova.
What would you give us for new names?
For Maddie, I feel like
Oh.
she would go by
Claudette.
no Violet.
Violet.
Like The Incredibles?
Violet's
No.
nice.
Like the flower.
Yeah.
That's nice. Violet's a nice name.
Violet. I could see it.
Jackson.
If you dyed the ends of your hair purple,
Mm,
Violet.
Violet.
And the ends of your hair would have to
That's a
be
pretty
orange.
name.
Jack.
That's Jackson.
With
Jackson.
an X.
Ooh, Jackson.
Alright, that's cool.
Jackson with an X.
Jackson.
Jackson. I like that.
Watch, mine's gonna be like Ben. Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Tyler.
You do look like a Tyler. He does look like a real fucking Tyler.
I don't look like a Tyler.
Yeah, you do.
I do not look like a Tyler.
Or maybe a Jeffrey.
I think it's also, I don't know.
Jeffrey.
Do you know what?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
What was? Has your mom ever told you like what your other names would have been when she named you?
She is not.
She's
No?
not.
Oh, I could have been a James Jr.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
if
you
you're
would have
a
been
boy?
a James Jr. if
Yeah,
you were a boy. I
probably.
think that's what it was.
I would
JJ?
have slaughtered myself
She would
by
have
the
been
age
JJ.
of 2.
JJ is a cool name though. JJ.
JJ's nice.
That would be cool. It is nice.
We should start calling. Can we call you JJ?
I mean, sure.
Well,
What the heck was my name going to be if I was a boy? I'm blanking on it.
My
what are you doing?
I think even if I was a girl, it would have been Cameron. But another name they were gonna use as a boy
There's
was
a bunch
Tristan.
of fluff coming up.
Yeah, well, don't stop doing it. Stop doing it. This is hers. You're ruining her rug.
What are you
It just
doing?
Started.
I know. That's why I'm saying don't. Leave it.
What's she doing?
She was playing with the lint or whatever.
Oh, it's whatever.
coming-
It's wool, so it comes up.
Yeah.
It's real
Fine.
sheep, real sheep
Yeah,
skin.
it's real sheep. We've killed many sheep for this. You have to kill your own sheep.
Did
and
you just
then
ask your
send it
parents what your name would have been
I
as a
asked
boy?
my sister
That's
because my
funny.
parents are definitely sleeping. I'm
Her
blanking on
family all just got back from a trip. Wow, I have so much dead skin.
it. Something with a J.
Alexander.
Something with a J.
I get such bad like dry skin here.
Alexander or Jackson?
Here and here.
With
Yeah.
an X.
Yeah. It sucks.
I can't think of it.
Who's your best friend, Cam?
Nova.
Joanna.
Hmm?
For real.
Nova. Me Nova are tight, right, dog?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna change my answer about that best friend thing. Honestly,
What are you doing? She's making a statement. Okay.
shout out to Joanna. They're such an amazing person. She is so sweet. I'm gonna have to say she's my best friend.
Wow. Ouch.
You're nice too, Maddie.
Thanks.
I don't know. All right. Well, now that I finally got that figured out. All right, Nova. Thanks for coming again.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Do you have any farewell, any thing you want to say again
No.
without talking shit at a school district?
It was one time,
It was like 3.
It was
Also
like 7
twice
minutes
today.
long.
and that school sucked, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
It still does.
Any more shout outs again,
Maddie,
Maddie?
you're great.
Thank you.
Person that's here?
You
All right.
keep being you.
Thank you.
Shout out to Big Limbo. I used to
Okay.
steal the shit out of your cigarettes.
Any anything you want to have done or like what am
Ooh, I have a
saying?
good question. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What's your dream concert?
What?
All right. Trying
Nothing to do with it.
Trying to end it.
Another shout out to Maddie. Maddie needs to teach me how she does her makeup.
I don't wear any makeup.
Maddie, go
I
show her
only
how you do
put
your
eyeliner
makeup.
There you go. You're done. Eyeliner.
I don't wear any makeup.
Go show her
on
how
my
to do your
face.
eyeliner.
Okay. That's
Need
all
to
I
do
do.
that later.
If
Hey
you
guys, welcome to.
if you had to start your own show, what would it be?
Comedy.
Comedy
Oh.
about what?
Haha, I'm the laugh person.
Cameron.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
Cameron comedy.
I was firing on all cylinders earlier, Carly. So
Nova. He was doing quite well
I
today.
was. I had a good buzz.
But okay, thank you for coming.